final project.
Hello guys, let me introduce myself.
Communication
My name is Zeni,
Skills
Tradesta
1.
UTARI, English Department student from Polytechnic Negeri Padang. In this occasion, I will explain to you guys about the first is what is communication, the type of communication, and also what is communication supporting in components. So let's start it. Okay, first I will explain to you about what is the definition of communication. Communication is a process carried out by the communicator in conveying messages or information to the communicant in the hope that there will be an effect or feedback from the communication. And there is a kind of communication. The first is communication based on the way it is delivered is divided into two types, namely verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Verbal communication is direct and indirect communication, whereas nonverbal communication is communication that is done in writing. Second is type of communication based on behavior. Second is type of communication based on behavior. The first is formal communication, namely communication that occurs between organizations whose procedures have been regulated. And informal communication is communication that occurs in a more relaxed atmosphere. Third is type of communication based on continuity. Direct communication is direct communication without intermediaries, and while indirect communication is communication made with intermediaries. The last is according to its scope. Communication is divided into two forms, namely internal and external communication. Internal communication is communication that occurs between members of the same company. And whereas external communication is communication that occurs between the company and the community. There are some supports in communicating, namely attractive appearance, good intonation, reasonable body language, confidence, smile, sportive hand movements, communication media that is not problematic, language similarities, shared knowledge, good empathy, a little communication disturbance, supportive environment, good relationship. And in my opinion, the most influential supporting component is a little communication disturbance. Why is it important? I will explain through the following video.
Ayah teman, okay, can you introduce yourself for our audience? Silakan kamu perkenalkan diri kamu.
Baiklah, perkenalkan nama saya Mufid Pratama, kelas 11 asal sekolah SMA Negeri Padang.
Okay, Mufid, I will give you some question, but before that, do you know what is communication? Jadi, kamu tahu nggak apa itu komunikasi?
Baiklah, saya akan menjawab. Komunikasi adalah suatu kegiatan yang dilakukan oleh satu atau dua orang untuk menyampaikan pesan.
Internal communication is not by accepting character in your communication.
Itu satunya hambatan yang saya rasakan yaitu dalam berbahasa, yaitu dengan berbicara dengan orang di luar dari Sumatera Barat atau saya sudah kesulitan dalam berbahasa.
So what your solution for that problem? Jadi apa sih solusi kamu dari masalah itu?
Solusinya adalah saya akan berbahasa nasional, yaitu berbahasa Indonesia untuk semua orang yang berkomunikasi dengan saya.
So you can see from the video interview I did. Can you imagine if this obstacle occur when we communicate? Of course, the effect is that the delivery of information that should be clear becomes disrupted because of this obstacle. So guys, how about the material that I explained earlier? Interesting, right? We can know what is communication, the type of communication, and what are the supporting factors for successful communication greetings. You can find this material in the Communication Skill 1 course, which is in the English department at Polytechnic Negeri Padang. So guys, I will be waiting for you presents at the new student admission at Polytechnic Negeri Padang in 2023. Thank you for watching. See you guys.